Yo, what is going on, guys? Exelon here, and today we are back at it again with yet another Gren Maju deck profile. And today this deck profile is for a pre-Master Duel 5, post-Dual Devastator. Or not Dual Devastator, Dual Overload. I don't have a Master Duel 5 deck list yet, but I'm working on it, and I will get that up as soon as April 1st drops. So yeah, let's get right into it. Obviously, we are playing 3 Gren Maju. I'm gonna not explain as much cards because I've made this deck profile a lot. If you guys want to check out more in-depth deck profiles, feel free to watch the other videos. But Gren Maju, 3 Gizmek, makes him 3,200 free, and he's level 8. Radion, the Kaiji, you want this just to get rid of Sleeper, and whatever other problematic cards that you may run into, especially walking into this new format of Dual Overload. Like the infinite negate thing with Apex Avian is insane. So you want to have something to like out it, or you're just gonna lose. Plus, it's a dark, so you can put it on their side field and super poly them if needed, if they have another dark. 3 Nibiru. This is something I've never played. I never really played hand traps in my Gren Maju builds, but this one is the best one. People don't expect to game one, and it literally just wins you games you should not be winning, just by completely clearing out all your opponent's resources. And then after, like, let's say they still make a board after you Nibiru them, they're only going to have, like, so many different plays they can do. And our deck is already designed to just rip apart those boards anyway. So, like, it just makes it so much easier. So, yeah. Let's go on to the dangers. We play 3 Bigfoot, level 8s, pops face-ups. Level 8 Thunderbird, 2800, pops sets. Both good. I know in the past I've played one Ogopogo, and I still hate this card. This card is god awful. If you play this at 3, I feel like you're just playing the deck wrong. No offense to you if you're playing it at 3, but it literally does nothing. Does nothing at all. It's a trade-in target, sure. It's an alert target, I guess. It dumps the response team, but it only does 1200. It only has 1200 attack. Like, you put this in defense and like, when you're trying to stall out, I guess, to like hopefully draw something good that'll get you out of the situation, sure, but like, it's mediocre. If both of these, it sucks. Let me play one SE, it searches everything. It's nice. Gotta play it. Sadly, it's at 1. 2 Chupacabra, I go back and forth on this card all the time. I like it, I hate it. I hate drawing it in my opening hand, because I feel like every time I do, when I reveal like a Bigfoot, this gets sniped. It doesn't get sniped, but it just gets out of my hand, and it's like, okay, nothing else in my graveyard to feel it. It's just a dead card. It's very iffy for me, but I continue to play it. 2 Jackalope. This card literally brings out whatever you want. If you're in a situation where you need different names for like a nightmare play, you need level 8s for a rank 8 play, you need something to go into the BLS link, like a level 7 or higher. There you go. We're playing 2 Sukinoku as well. I like this card just because it's a free body. I know a lot of people don't play this card, but you don't necessarily have to. I just enjoy using the card. I always have. Like, even though I cut it in the past build just because I thought it was just unnecessary, but like, I still really enjoy the card. It's a little snake. Come on, what's not to like? 3 Desires. It says Gren Maju is 4K regardless if you ash it or not. And if you ash it, you're doing me a favor. Thank you. 3 Lightning Storm. This card's insane. I know it's costly, I know, but I feel like every go in second deck should be playing Lightning Storm in the main deck. And if you're not playing Lightning Storm, I guess alternatives could be like Twin Twisters or Cosmics. But even then, I just feel like you're behind. If you Cosmic or Twin Twister them instead of having like a Lightning Storm because you didn't want to buy it, I feel like you're just going to be in a worse position. Like, Lightning Storm literally wins you games because it blows up everything. Face up monsters, all back row. Like, instead of just Cosmicing 1, Lightning Storm does the job for all 5 of them if they set 5. It's just an insane card. It's definitely worth the price tag. I know a lot of people are like very hesitant on buying cards right now because of everything that's going on in the world, but this card, I feel like it's dropping. It's like 125 and it was like 140 a few weeks ago, but since everything's going on in the world, people are not buying cards right now, so it's slowly dropping. But if it gets that $100 price tag, I feel like everyone should pick this up. because it's definitely well worth $100. 3 alert. Alert's insane. Draws everything. You know, I've always been iffy on this card because you don't get your danger effects off of it, but man, you really want to dig. And it helps you get to your side deck cards, and everything's dark now because we don't play just random stuff anymore. We just play all the dangers. I take that back. Gren Maju's a fire, my bad, and Nibiru. But I still think you should play Alert because you just want to turbo through everything. You don't want to have clumpy hands. You just want to win. Get turn 2. 2 trade in because we play a few level 8s. But at the same time, you don't want to draw this and no 8s. So, like, I think 2 is perfectly fine. I don't want to max it out. Like, maybe if I was playing Gamma Seals over the Radion, I'd max out trade in and take an Allure out. So I'd have, like, the opposite ratio, 3 of trade in and 2 Allure. But I really like this ratio in terms of testing it. 3 Super Poly. This card is literally a free win most of the time whenever you use it, especially against Salad. They just can't use their trap, or they can't use their traps. Roar and Rage is really good against the Lunalight boards. I don't know if it will be now because I haven't tested against it. Like I said, Dual Overload is coming up, but it's not out yet. I haven't tested against it, but I know that the Simorg Link can special summon out the Wind Barrier statue. I don't know how common that build's going to be, but if they make that, then we might have to play Godarla in the deck instead of Radion or Gamma Seal, just because we need a special summon Winds and then just kill them with it. But response team, it's like a Compulse, but it's like a worse Compulse, but the graveyard effect is insane. You can discard any danger and then draw a card. I also really like this card. Like, let's say I have Jackalope and Bigfoot. I just normal, or yeah. So like a Jackalope and Bigfoot, I can normal summon Jackalope, and then Bigfoot's already out, and then I can bounce both of them with this, and then I can reuse the Jackalope effect, get the special summon, get a free draw, use Bigfoot reveal, can either pop or special, and it's like gives you all the board again. It does so many crazy things. Like, you don't always have to bounce your opponent's cards. Like, I win games all the time just by bouncing my own cards, just revealing the dangers to get more and more draws in my hand. Like, it's insane. Plus, this out its Mystic Mind because if you just put up too many monsters, you can just bounce all your stuff. It's pretty nice. And 1 Monster Reborn. I know I haven't played this card in forever, but we're playing 44 cards today. I decided that 40 is lame. We're playing a heavy banish deck, so screw that. We're playing 44 cards. I really enjoy it. And then 1 card Destruction. Yeah, this is a god card. If you're not playing that card, I feel like you're just very incorrect. Next on to Extra Deck. Also, Shots Prestige, best team. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Check them out. You already know. Bulbasaur, #1 Pokemon for a reason. Check it out in the Pokédex. I'll tell you. Extra Deck, we're playing 1 Wee Witch. This card gives all your darks 500, lights lose 500 whenever it gets destroyed by opponent's card effects. You can add 80 dark from your graveyard. It's pretty cool. It lets you win games you just would not be winning otherwise. I love the card. A lot of people don't play it. I don't know why. 1 IP, Masquerena. This card, if you open suboptimally or they make you go first, you can either clear the board. If they make you go first, you can just make this, and you can go right into Nightmare on their turn, and hopefully that gets you there. But yeah, like if they make you go first, game 1, like this deck kind of struggles. I'm not gonna lie, it really does. So like the best play you can make with Wee Witch, or not Wee Witch, Masquerena, then you get like a Rake Gate up, and that's usually it. Like, it's pretty lackluster what happens whenever they make you go first game 1. But I'll let you know what you do when they make you go first game 2 and 3. 1 Phoenix. Just staple, blows stuff up. Yay. 1 BLS Link. This card's insane. I know before I was playing Curious. I just had Curious in the extra deck so many times. So many regionals. So many events. And I just never used it. I really didn't. Like every once in a while when they made me go first, I just do it and ditch Gizmag to make the 0 Boros on their opponent's turn. But it just never really came up. It was just okay. But BLS, however, on the trap decks, insane card. Also expensive. And I know. But I feel like it's definitely worth it. 0 Boros. It's our 4th copy of Gren Maju. Banishes everything. Gains 200 for each banished card, which is insane. It gets huge late game. Like, you just win games you should not be winning. One Boral Sword Dragon. OTKs for days, even though we don't really make this at all because we don't need our extra deck. That's not true. But we don't need this card specifically because Gren Maju just does the job. Plus the normal summon. You don't have to like commit everything to it. One Galaxy-Sized Photon Lord. You got monster effects? Not anymore. You got spells effects? Not anymore. You want to try special summon because you're playing Salamangre out of your graveyard? What? Not anymore. And you want to pop stuff? Sure. This card's amazing. This card's probably like the best rank 8 in the entire deck. Probably the best rank 8 to ever come out, ever. Strong words there. But yeah, the card's insane. You gotta play this card. Love this card. And then for super power targets, we're playing one Starving Venom, 2 Darks, one Dragos Repelia. This is for Shadow. It's free win for Shadow. They have like Caliga and Winda. Or if they have Winda and Mechaba, you just say nope, and you just take it. One Armaduke, you play this against Spiral. Fun fact, I've been to like 4 regionals, and like since Magician Souls came out, and I have yet to play a single Spiral. So this card has never been made. Almost made it against some dude was playing like a Goki variant deck that was just spamming out links. Almost made it against that deck, but I won anyway without using it. And then Earth Golem Adagnister. Adagnister, this is for Salad and random Cyber Sticks. You just never know. It's just more generic than using Starving Venom. Or not Starving Venom, the Salamangre fusion. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Violet Chimera, that's it. That's just more generic. And that's it for the extra deck. Let's go on to the side deck. I won't make this any longer for you guys, sorry. 3 Droll, good against Shadow, honestly. Good against Spiral, and just random stuff. 2 Mind Control, we don't main it because, I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on maining it a lot of times. It's really good against the control matchups. You just take their stuff, and like for instance, you just take their Silquidus. If you're playing against Altergeist and they can't bounce your stuff, take their Guru, baits out the Fiendus, free. And it's also good against breaking boards, obviously. But you can take their Winda and then link your window away, and then you can just make a link and then just kill them from there. And 3 Twin Twister, we don't like backer decks. Backer decks are lame. And Red Reboot agrees with us. Alright, remember how I said that we suck going first? Well, post side, we are amazing going first. We have 3 different Dimension Ground, and 3, there could be only 1. This card shuts off like so many random decks, it's insane. This card is just MVP. It doesn't hurt you hardly at all. Like maybe if you have like multiple Bigfoots or something, but this card, insane. This card just completely stops the meta decks from playing. I love both these cards, I really do. Majority of the time I'm citing both of them in unless I'm playing against like, depends on what it is really. So if I'm playing against Spiral, this and not this, because this isn't good against Spiral. But this is just generically good, and that's the reason why I play it. But that's my deck profile, guys. Take it as you will. If you enjoy the deck profile, if you want to make changes, go for it. If you want to play my list, make sure to leave a like. I'll appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a great day and stay safe. Wash your day hands.